It's another Racist News Update, ladies and gentlemen. Racist News Update. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. Culture Confederacy here. So you remember this story about the kid that they took a photo of who they accused of wearing blackface at this Kansas City Chiefs game? Turns out he was wearing the team colors. He had black and red on one side of his face, either side of his face. And he was wearing Native American headdress. And his father, turns out his father was Native American. So this is an Outkick story by Bobby Burak. Deadspin finally updates story about child Chiefs fan in blackface amid legal threat. So Deadspin has posted a retraction to the original story here. They did this Thursday. And here's the retraction. It says, on November 27th, Deadspin published an opinion piece criticizing the NFL for allowing a young fan to attend the Kansas City Chiefs game against the Las Vegas Raiders, November 26th, wearing a traditional Native American headdress and, based upon the available photo, what appeared to be blackface paint. Based upon the available photo. So you mean to tell me, Deadspin, that there weren't 3 or 4 other photos out there showing this kid dressed up in team colors and wearing a Native American headdress? Uh-huh. Unfortunately, the article drew attention to the fan, though our intended focus was on the NFL and its checkered history on race. Well, why didn't you do a separate article about the checkered history regarding race in the NFL? Maybe they need to call Colin Kaepernick. I mean, isn't it equivalent to a slave auction? How they get all these players? An issue which our writer has covered extensively for Deadspin. 3 years ago, the Chiefs banned fans from wearing headdresses in Arrowhead Stadium, as well as face painting that, quote, appropriates American Indian cultures and traditions. But his father is Native American. The story's intended focus was the NFL and its failure to extend those rules to the entire league. Again, you should have done a separate story about the checkered past of the NFL regarding race. We regret any suggestion that we were attacking the fan. To that end, our story was updated on December 7th to remove any photos, tweets, links, or otherwise identifying information about the fan. We have also revised the headline to better reflect the substance of the story. It says here, in addition, the editor replaced the deceptive cover photo showing only one side of the kid's face, the side painted black, with a photo of NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. Now, here's the original headline. The NFL needs to speak out against the Kansas City Chiefs fan in blackface, native headdress. Now, what's funny about this photo is there are 2 people that are behind this kid who's wearing this Native American headdress and the team colors. And he's got the uniform on, or the jersey. He's wearing the team jersey. And here's the new cover, the new headline. The NFL must ban Native American headdress and culturally insensitive face paint in the stands. Goes on to say here, the article also removed the opening line that said the fan hated black people and Native Americans. The updates come as the young fan's parents, Shannon and Raul Armenta, threatened legal action against Deadspin and Phillips. Now, the family hired an attorney who demanded the retraction, and he replied by saying, these articles posted on X and photos about Holden and his parents must be retracted immediately. It is not enough to quietly remove a tweet from X or disable the article from Deadspin's website. You must publish your retractions and issue an apology to my clients with the same prominence and fanfare with which you defamed them. So, once they heard about this lawsuit, they got with the program real quick and retracted the story. But they had several chances to correct the article before the family had to take legal action, but didn't. Instead, Phillips doubled down on his accusation, and the outlet stood by him. His colleague, Julie DeCaro, defended his lie and called Outkick sexist for asking for comment. This is just too good. See, this is what happens when you cater to a particular segment of society. When you pamper people, when you can't criticize anybody, when you start taking down statues and flags, banning books or a piece of music. We saw it happen in Soviet Russia. We saw it happen in Castro's Cuba. We don't want that here. And the whole purpose of free speech, something that I advocate here on the channel, is to protect impolite speech. And the truth about blackface is it really goes back to theater in the 16th century, 17th century. In France, the 17th century was known as the the century of expression, theater and expression. But blackface, there you go, I can't even talk today. Blackface has a long history, going way, way, way back. But you can find paintings of people in blackface in ancient Rome, if you dig for it. So I thought I'd share this story with you. So how do you like that? Deadspin having to update this story, having to post this retraction because they jumped to the gun and assumed that a young fan was trying to poke fun at black people because they caught one side of his face where he's wearing black paint, but turns out he was wearing the team colors because he had red on the other. This is just too funny. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can find me at X, Culture Confederacy at CultureConfed1 on X. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. And you know how we do it here. This is where the past crashes with the present. I'll catch you next time, and y'all have a great weekend.